Hi to all, thanks for coming. We're going to start our webinar. That's the last webinar before token sale, so if you have any questions, please ask. We're happy to answer. During this webinar, I'm going to go deep into details how platform works, about our plans. Probably I'll repeat some things for those who already participate in such webinars, and for newcomers it could be interesting. It could save you time. You can read our white paper or watch this webinar. So let's start. I prepared for you a short brief presentation. Let's go through it, and after that please ask us any questions. We will reply. Let's start. So AI, AdHive, that's the first fully automated platform for native video ad placement. That's the unique technology for the moment. We combine AI and blockchain, and it makes possible to build fully automated platform with no people on the backend. How it works? Basically, AI provides us video and speech recognition to verify ad placement. Right now we can avoid manual work for verification, how it works right now, and blockchain provides us opportunity to automate all the payments and make this platform global thing. We will go deeper into details later, but the key thing is we're going to build a kind of protocol of native ad placement on influencers channels. Right now it's totally manual, and part of this process could be automated, but not the full process. And just full automation make it became a protocol of placement. So companies around the world can use this protocol and save a lot of time and efforts for native video ad placement on influencers channels. Couple of words about this niche, this marketing, influencer marketing. All the companies around the world already understand that influencers became key players. People moved from TV to social networks and consume video, photo and video content there. So a lot of user-generated content there, and right now advertisers already understand that peer-to-peer influencers became more powerful because people prefer peer-to-peer influencers and get information from peers more than from celebrities or television. That's why it's very important to be there, for advertisers to be there, to be able to place advertising on these channels. And right now it's difficult to do. We know a lot of companies who manage networks with several hundreds of influencers. They do it manually. They're pretty happy with it, but they need to have people in-house, PR department, or they need to hire agencies to manage it for them. And we are going to solve this problem. We're going to provide platform which automates all this process and make it transparent. That's the key thing for advertisers. It will be transparent, and each payment could be tracked, and that's important if you spend large amount of large budgets on it. So how the platform works? Advertiser launch campaign where he can describe which exactly influencer should say or show. After that, we teach models, our AI models, to recognize these objects or words on screen, on video, inside the video. And we distribute this advertising task to all the appropriate influencers, because advertiser need to choose audience to whom he wants to show this content. So we distribute it across the influencers with relevant audience. And when influencers execute these tasks, we automatically track, we daily track each channel of each influencer, daily monitor, and when influencer executed properly, our AI model recognize it and verify that tasks had been executed. Then we automatically create payment directly from advertiser account to influencer account, and do it daily. It means that we work on CPM basis, based on number of views, number of unique views. Later we will add here CPA, basic sales based per action, because a lot of our prospects from gaming industry, and they prefer pay per install. That's quite kind of common thing for gaming industry, and we will add it later. And on the screen you can see the main scheme of the platform, but later I will explain to you another part which we don't show here. So basically we can automate recognition, verification, and payment to influencers. So advertiser can spend 15 minutes for campaign for 10, 15, 1,000 or several thousand influencers, doesn't matter. The time that advertiser will spend on this campaign the same. Another key thing that we mostly avoided on our last webinars, that's our community. That's interesting thing also, because we use community for assessment of task execution. How it works? During the first hours after influencer execute the task, we send it to a community from his audience, his particular audience, which is very similar to his audience. And these community members of this community need to assess how do they like how this influencer execute task or not. And they assess it. They assess this video, and this action provides us with several things. They return us feedback from community, how good or bad or attractive or not influencer executed, and we can prevent fraud, because sometimes influencer can use, actually people can use right words but in wrong meaning. I mean, so we can detect all the bad words, all the negative words. We can detect it on video, and we will we can monitor it by ourselves, by AI, but we cannot detect wrong meaning of words. That's why we also attract community for this check. That's why it's very important, and community members also get a small portion of advertising budget, of campaign budget, for this assessment, and it balances all the model, and it makes it more we will keep we will try to keep quality of advertising on a high level because of it, thanks to it. So our business model actually consists of two main things. One of them is commissioning model. It's a pretty common thing for influencer marketing. Platform will have commission from each transaction. Every time when we transfer money from advertising account to influencer account, we will get our commission. And the second part is that's quite important for token holders and quite new for this industry. We create white label, and we are going to distribute it across the brands, across the agencies around the world. A lot of brands or agencies already manage their networks of bloggers with hundreds or thousands of bloggers, and they do it manually. We don't want to get this business from them. We don't want to get their influencers. We want to deliver them our platform as a white label. They can use their brand and they can manage their influencers with our tool. We'll provide them cloud-based service, cloud-based solution. And the only one thing they need, they will get commission and they will still get business. But the only one thing they need to use our token inside the platform, inside this white label installation. And it means that around the world we will provide demand for our tokens without our direct efforts. And all these installations will provide this demand, and it will be very important for all the token holders, advertisers, influencers, community members. It will create additional liquidity, high liquidity for these tokens because of this demand. And that's quite important for future users of the platform and token holders. By our business plan, at the end of 2020, we are going to be operational in more than 10 countries with total number of active social networks users about 1.5 billion. It's a huge audience, more than several TV channels. That's the huge potential for this service. We already have technology. We already have video recognition, which we already implemented in several projects. We do it since the beginning of 2016. We create these models which could recognize video and speech, and we already know how to implement it for business. We already know how to make it profitable. That's why we already have this part of technology. Moreover, we right now we already can detect real time. We can monitor channels real time. It means that we technically can work with streams, and that's very important because a lot of video consumption connected to gaming, to streams, and advertising, they are not automated at all for the moment. So that's one of the next big releases is implementation of real-time recognition for ad placement. And one more thing which I already mentioned, that we are going to add CPA or CPI basis model because several industries already use it very widely, and we are going to work with them also. All these things provide us a huge opportunity to launch international campaigns. That's one of the main things why we need our token on the platform. Our AdH token, our token, provide us several main things. Global campaigns, right now it's technically almost impossible, because advertisers need to have local agency or local representative to pay in local currency or to localize content. But for some advertisers that's not so critical to localize their content, but they need a representative. with the blockchain, with token, we can launch international campaign, and that's the huge step for very interesting thing for influencers, because right now they haven't access to international campaigns, or very limited access, or just very limited number of influencers. With AdHive, micro nano influencers will be able to get access to a wide list of advertising campaigns from different countries. That's the greatest opportunity for them, we believe. So we're going to deliver them this opportunity. And also our AdH tokens, our AdH token providers, it's possible to we can operate in different platforms. Right now it's ERC20 token, and we believe that Ethereum will be we can work with Ethereum, and Ethereum will be developed further, but if something happens, we can switch to another platform. Also, our token makes it possible to hedge advertisers' risk. How it works? Advertiser buy certain amount of contacts and buy for it tokens. We technically buy for him tokens, but if price of token will drop down or change it somehow, advertiser need to be sure that he will get initial amounts of unique contacts. So we provide this opportunity for advertiser. It doesn't matter how price of token changes, advertiser will get certain initial amount of unique contacts. That's also that's opportunity. Also, we have this opportunity thanks to AdH tokens. And liquidity, high liquidity from the first day. We're going to use Bancor token changer for liquidity from the first day. And some more things and very important things about our token models, our token mechanics. They were developed and designed with Sergey Popov. He's quite well-known person, as you know, and he's co-developer of IOTA token mechanics, token models, Wings, and several more projects. Sergey provides with models which are very well balanced, and they focused on long-term token holders. They makes it possible to decrease the amount of free tokens without burning. How it works? Advertisers, when they need to start campaign, they need to buy tokens for all the budget, and all these tokens will be freezed on our platform and charged daily. So the more advertisers we have on platform, the more campaigns we have on our platform, the more tokens will be locked for a certain period. On the influencer side, the more influencers will attracted into the campaign, involved into the campaign, the more tokens they will get, and the more tokens they will keep on their accounts for use it as a guarantee deposit for the next campaigns. So the more influencers we have, the more tokens also we organically will keep on platform because of their interest on next campaigns. And community members also very interested in keep tokens on their accounts because it connected with their reward. So all the participants of the platform should be interested in keep tokens on platform, in keeping money in AdH tokens. That's why that's infrastructure, that system works only if it is well balanced, and we believe it is, and that's thanks to Sergey Popov, who designed these algorithms. So alpha version already works. We have already more than 7,000, probably more than 7,000 influencers on our platform. It is available for influencers. They can register their accounts, confirm it, and right now they can wait for first assignment, for first task. In the end of February and the beginning of March, we're going to launch advertiser account, where advertiser can launch first campaign, first task, and it will be very soon. And then influencers will be able to check how platform works, how to earn money with AdHive. To summarize all this information, I would love to return to token outlook. That's I believe that's one of the important thing right now for this moment. So we're going to have operational platform in first quarter of 2018, very soon. It will be available for advertisers also. With our white label, we are going to build infrastructure. We're going to build protocol of native ad placement. We're going to build community on AdHive platform. That's very important for demand of our token. And jointly, our efforts and efforts of companies and brands who will use our white label will provide growth to demand for our token. That's important thing, and that will be very well connected to our traction. And that's why we believe that the more bloggers, the more influencers we have on our platform, the more advertisers we have, the more campaigns we have on our platform, the bigger demand to our tokens. And we have several days before our token sale. We are almost there. So right now I would like to focus your attention on one date. It's February 24th. This is the last day when you can join our whitelist, and to be able to buy our tokens on the first day of our token sale, 28th of February, you need to be on our whitelist. What it means? It means that you need to add your email, you need to register your personal account on our website, you need to join our Telegram channel, Telegram group, and you need to pass KYC. This is the more important thing, that you need to start to apply to KYC process before 24th of February and finish it before 26th of February. So you need to finish all this activity till the end of 26th of February. In this case, you will be able to take part in token sale first day for whitelist members only, 28th of February. Right now, so it's quite demanded. We are happy, and we are very we're very happy with it, and thank you for your interest. We have over 10,000 applications for our whitelist, and almost 20,000 participants in Telegram chat, users in Telegram chat. It's quite our community is quite active, and we are really happy. That's actually our brief overview. I think that's most important things before token sale. And if you have any questions connected to platform, connected to how platform works, connected to token models, connected to some dates or whatever, please ask me here below the video. The questions. Are we going to focus on working with ad agencies or directly with advertisers? We're going to work with both, because some of them prefer to work directly, some of them prefer to work only with their agencies. It doesn't matter. I think the market is so huge, so there are space for anyone, for any agencies also. It's huge and so fragmented, so we will work with all of them. 1.5 billion active users. Actually, it's about 15 countries. That's not our users. I mentioned it. That's we will work in countries with total audience of 1.5 billion. We don't want to have 1.5 billion on our platform. That's that sounds too optimistic. Sure, we don't need it, and we need to based on our business model, we need to get not more than 0.1% of total market turnover, and it will be great. And I think that's absolutely not optimistic. That's kind of realistic scenario. How big is blockchain community in the city where you live? I think it's about 20, maybe 30,000. It's quite big. Depends, but I think it's quite big. If I participated in pre-sale and if I not pass KYC, what happens to my token on paid Ether? Actually, this question already, we have this question, we have these answers on our web chat, on our Telegram chat, but every token purchaser should pass KYC, otherwise he will be refunded. And for whitelist members, they need to pass KYC in advance. They need to pass it before they will be able to buy tokens. For pre-sale participants, they need to pass KYC after, and if you can pass it, you will be refunded. Who is your ideal agencies for joining your business? We connected with several types of agencies, mostly is international agencies with wide list of clients who works with media placement a lot, with TV placement, because what we proposed is very similar to TV placement. That's CPM basis, wide coverage, regional and gender targeting. It's quite similar to TV. So we will work with most of the agencies with media placement, ready to try to work with us. Your token will be listed on bank or exchange. Our token, right now we can confirm that our token will be listed on HitBTC, and we also answered it on our Q&A sessions with that. We will be listed in several more exchanges, and we will announce it when we will be able to do it. Right now we can announce only HitBTC, but we believe that quite good and quite well-known exchange. As I said, how long did you develop to get the AI working? We started to develop it since the beginning of 2016. So in the end of 2016 we already have some working prototypes, and in the beginning of 2017 we already implemented it as a pilot for one company who works with smart TV. And we still developed it, because it's a permanent process. We will develop it further. So, if you have no more questions, thank you for your time. Thanks for coming. And we are waiting for you on our token sale. Please join our whitelist, pass KYC, and join token sale. Thank you.